Hello and welcome to another edition of Autocar India's Quick News, your weekly roundup of everything new in the automotive industry. Before we get started, a quick reminder to subscribe to the Autocar India channel and hit that bell icon to be notified of all the new and exciting videos coming out. The Tata Punch EV facelift has been launched at a starting price of Rs 9.69 lakh. Bookings are now open and deliveries are expected to begin shortly. Compared to the pre-facelift Punch, the base variant is Rs 30,000 cheaper and the top spec version is Rs 1.85 lakh cheaper despite getting a larger battery. Here is a look at the full price list. The Punch EV is also available with a battery as a service option, which brings the entry price to Rs 6.49 lakh and battery usage is charged separately at Rs 2.6 per kilometer. The Punch EV now gets larger 30 and 40 kWh battery packs, replacing the earlier 25 and 35 kWh units. Both drive a front-mounted motor. The 40 kWh version produces 129 horsepower and a claimed 468 km of range, while the 30 kWh version produces 88 horsepower with a claimed 365 km of range. Both versions produce 154 Nm of torque. Tata claims a 0 to 100 time of under 9 seconds for the larger battery. It also gets 3 drive modes and 4 levels of regen braking, adjustable via paddle shifters. Fast charging has also improved, with Tata claiming a 20 to 80% charge in 26 minutes on a 65 kW DC fast charger. And a 135 km range top-up takes just 15 minutes. The new battery and powertrain also improve efficiency with fewer components, reduced wiring complexity, and better thermal management. The Punch EV facelift gets a new front bumper with a closed-off grille. The LED headlamps and the DRLs remain, but the connected light bar has been removed, replaced by a black trim piece. In profile, the 16-inch aero alloy wheels continue, but the cladding is now grey instead of black and there are 3 new color options. At the rear, it now gets connected LED tail lamps, bringing it in line with the ICE Punch. Inside, the Punch EV facelift retains its dashboard layout and dual-tone theme with updated trim finishes. Higher variants get a 10.25-inch screen for both driver's display and the infotainment. Features like wireless charging, ventilated front seats, and a 360-degree camera continue. Safety features include 6 airbags, high beam assist, ESC, hill hold, TPMS and ISOFIX mount, all as standard. Nissan has launched their Gravite compact MPV in India. It uses the same platform and top hat as the Renault Triber but has a few cosmetic differences. Prices start at Rs 5.65 lakh for the first 5,000 units, and here is a look at the full price list. While much of the bodywork is shared with the Triber, the Gravite gets different LED headlights, unique wheel designs, redesigned bumpers with C-shaped silver inserts, Gravite lettering on the bonnet and tailgate, and a honeycomb patterned grille. There's also a limited run launch edition of the Gravite, limited to 1001 units, which adds orange accents to the C-shaped inserts. Inside, the Gravite is similar to the Triber in terms of layout and the 7-seater configuration, though the color scheme and some trim pieces are unique. The dashboard design is simple. It gets a 3-spoke flat-bottom steering wheel and a trio of climate control knobs and lots of storage spaces. Higher trims feature a central 8-inch infotainment system and 7-inch digital driver's display. Other features include wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, push-button start, cruise control, auto headlamps, rain-sensing wipers, rear AC vents, a wireless charging pad, a cool glove box, 6 airbags, a reversing camera, a tire pressure monitoring system, and more. The launch edition packs a JBL sound system, dual-channel dashcam, ambient lighting, cabin air purifier, and more. The Gravite uses the Triber's 1-liter 3-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol engine that delivers 72 horsepower and 96 Nm, and it can be paired with a 5-speed manual or a 5-speed AMT. Nissan will also launch a dealer-fit dual-cylinder CNG kit too, but only in manual guise. Maruti Suzuki has finally announced pricing for its first electric vehicle, the Vitara. Prices start at Rs 15.99 lakh if you buy it outright, but a battery as a service program is also offered, which brings the entry price down to Rs 10.99 lakh, with battery rental costing Rs 3.99 per kilometer. Here is a look at the full price list. The Vitara comes with two battery options, a 49 kWh variant producing 144 horsepower with an ARAI range of 440 km and the 61 kWh version with 174 horsepower and 543 km of range. Both have the same torque output of 189 Nm, which is sent to the front wheels alone. Maruti claims that a top-up from 10 to 80% using the 7.4 kW charger takes 6.5 hours for the 49 kWh variant and 9 hours for the 61 kWh battery pack version. Although Maruti has already commenced deliveries of the Vitara, these are likely to be constrained for the first few months, at least up until July. That is because Maruti has to balance production capacity between domestic and export markets, as India is the sole manufacturing base for the e-Vitara globally. Volkswagen has launched the Tayron R-Line at an introductory price of Rs 46.99 lakh. This is essentially a 3-row version of the Tiguan R-Line, but unlike the Tiguan, the Tayron is assembled here in India. Despite being a larger SUV, the Tayron costs just Rs 1.26 lakh more than the 5-seat Tiguan. However, the price gap with the Skoda Kodiaq is much wider at Rs 3.23 lakh. Moreover, the Kodiaq is also offered as a 5-seater. The Tayron R-Line is powered by a 2-liter turbo petrol engine producing 204 horsepower and 320 Nm, mated to a 7-speed DCT that sends power to all 4 wheels. 0 to 100 takes a claimed 7.3 seconds and top speed is 224 kph. The same engine is offered with the 5-seat Tiguan R-Line and the Skoda Kodiaq. At first glance, the Volkswagen Tayron R-Line looks similar to the Tiguan, but there are a few differences. The Tayron gets redesigned matrix LED headlights with a light bar, different LED taillights, and there are illuminated VW logos front and rear. The 19-inch alloy wheels, gloss black cladding, and R-Line badges are the same as the Tiguan's. Both models are built on the MQB Evo platform, but the 3-row Tayron R-Line has a 109mm longer wheelbase. Inside, the Tayron features a 15-inch touchscreen infotainment system, a 10.25-inch digital driver's display, a 3-spoke steering wheel and leatherette upholstery. Other features include a 3-zone climate control, panoramic sunroof, a wireless charger, 12-way powered front seats with memory, massage and ventilation functions, a 11-speaker Harman Kardon sound system and a powered tailgate. The safety suite comprises 9 airbags, a 360-degree camera with blind spot monitor and level 2 ADAS. And that's a wrap for quick news this week. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again next week.